mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. Yes, today I am coloring my gray. Why? Because I am sick and tired of seeing it. It was cute for a while. I thought I kind of liked the one that I have right here, that little strand, except that now it's everywhere. And when I watch myself on camera, when I do my videos, I just keep on thinking, listen, it's nice that you wanted to have like some gray. It's kind of sexy and all, but at this point it's just out of control. So I really need to color my hair. My problem, I'm taking it down because I plan on showing you my hair. So why am I doing henna today instead of the over-the-counter Clairol, you know, Revlon, whatever? Well, a couple of years ago, and I haven't dyed my hair in at least, I would say about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And the last one I used was a Garnier product. At the time, I had no idea I was allergic to nickel and zinc. That's something I found out later on. And as a result, because they had those two ingredients, or at least one of the two, I think it was nickel, in one of the Garnier product that I used, I got a massive hair loss. And I'm talking massive hair loss. Now, I already have thinning hair. My mom is, you know, has bald spots. I hope she doesn't watch this video. But anyway, my mom's got issues here. So do I. She's got issues over here. So do I. So I said, this is it. I'm not coloring my hair anymore. I'm just gonna let it go gray and forget about the products because they are obviously not good for me. Now I checked most of the products out there that are on the market for do-it-yourself hair coloring have nickel in them. And if it doesn't say nickel, it has like a weird 5-word name that is basically nickel, but they give you like a more scientific name or Latin name for it. So I checked. I think the only one that doesn't have it was the herbal essential or herbal essence natural, whatever, and I tried that and it lasted about 2 weeks on me, so forget it. So today I'm going back to something I used to do a long time ago when I was kind of like a late teenager, early adult. I'm going to do henna. So if you don't know what henna is, it's basically 100% natural and organic hair coloring. It comes from the leaves of some kind of tree. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's on the box. I'll show it to you later. And what it does is that when you mix it with water, you crush it, you mix it with water, it gives out this juice that is a seriously pigmented tint. So you can have it in different colors. There's henna for blondes, there's henna for auburn, mahogany, dark brown, black hair, whatever. The one I chose today is chestnut. My hair is dark brown, but I don't like it dark brown. But now it's dark brown with a lot of gray. And I kind of like my hair with a little bit of red, but I don't want to go red. So light medium brown is not good enough for me. It doesn't cover gray. I end up with blonde streaks and the rest light medium brown. So it looks like highlights that went kind of weird. Like I paid a lot of money for some guy who messed up my hair because, you know, look at this big gray thing. So imagine this in blonde and the rest in brown. That would look kind of freaky. So I'm doing the chestnut one because it's not red, it's not dark brown, it's kind of in between, but it will give me the highlights that I need without looking blonde. I'm hoping. Let's look at my hair. This is the before. I'm by the window. Hopefully I can show you. So if you part my hair right here in the middle, the weirdest thing happens. I have half of my hair here that is mostly dark brown with a lot of gray, if you can see that. And I have this part right here that is mostly gray. Why? Because I have this part right here that is really gray. So if you see that, so if I go like this, now my hair is all gray. Now if you're wondering, I'm 44. I'm gonna be 45 in September, so I have plenty time before I turn 45, but this is like old woman's look. I mean, nothing wrong with gray hair, but at this point it's just too much. I don't like to see it anymore. So I'm just gonna show you what my hair looks like before I color it. So you see this part right here, and you see, you can tell that I'm losing hair in the front. All right, let me go in the, it's kind of, I feel stupid right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna go in the back. All right, so in the back, can you see I still have a lot of gray here and here. They are definitely in the second row and third row. So yeah, this is the part that I want to cover. Now For some reason, I thought it was kind of a trademark for a while. I really liked having this gray streak, but it's just too much. And depending on how I part my hair, where I put my, you know, how I do my hair, I always have this huge streak of hair. See, I'm already losing some. That's gray, and I just don't like it anymore. So I'm gonna color the hair today. We're gonna see if the henna works. Let me show you the box that I purchased, which brand. I got it at Whole Foods. I'm sure you can find it online. I'll put the link down below and all of that, so you can click on it if you want to buy it. I have no idea whether or not this is going to work. I really am hoping that it's at least going to cover most of my gray to some kind of other than gray. That's all I can say. I'm not picky, I just don't want to see the gray anymore, so we'll see. So this again is the before, so you can really see how much gray I have, and when I'm done with it, after I blow dry my hair, we'll go back to it. You probably see better this way. We'll go back to this and we'll see how much of it I've covered. All right, let me show you the box. This is the henna powder that I got. This is from a brand called Light Mountain Natural. Color the gray, and the color that I pick is chestnut. So I'm gonna try this one because it has a little bit more red in it, I guess. It doesn't have any color comparison charts. It just tells you, you know, if your hair is this color, for instance mine is dark brown, and if I pick a color like chestnut, you just follow the lines and I end up with rich chestnut, whatever color that is. So let me open this. I've already opened it, and you know, just to read the instruction because I didn't want to have to read that on camera. This one is the first one I use that comes with 2 packages. Usually when I do henna, and I haven't done that in 20 something years, it was just 1 pack, and this one is 2, so it seems to be like a little cumbersome as a process. I should have thought about that when I went to the store. So there's a packet that's a step 1. It's this one right here, and then there's another one that is step 2. So the cool thing about this kit is that it comes with a cap that you can put on your head, because sometimes, or most of the time, when you put the henna on, you put the cap on for 15 minutes or so, depending on how long and how saturated your color needs to be. And then you can just apply heat with the blow dryer, not like close to it. You don't want to melt the plastic, but you can apply heat that way, because apparently the heat makes the color saturates even more. And then, you know, like the other ones that you get at the drugstore, it comes with plastic gloves. All right, so now what I know about the henna is that when you mix it, you want to mix it in a porcelain or glass bowl and use a wooden spoon. You don't want to use anything that is metal. I'm not sure why. I guess it's because the metal reacts with the natural ingredients. Again, this is no chemicals, cruelty-free. This is entirely made of botanical ingredients. It's Indigofera tinctoria, which they call indigo, leaf powder, and then you get some henna leaf powder. That's it. That's all there is. There's no way I'm gonna lose hair or burn my hair with this stuff. If you buy it, you'll read your own instructions, so I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. But you basically have to mix it with 7 to 10 ounces of boiling water, and then you let it sit for 10 to 30 minutes. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna mix it, I'm gonna let it sit. And then the second one, you pretty much do the same thing. You mix it, but with 12 to 16 ounces. And this one, it's the chestnut, so I need to leave it on or let it sit for 10 to 30 minutes. So for each of them, because I really want to saturate the color, I'm gonna go to the maximum time. So for step 1, I'm just gonna let it sit for 30 minutes, and then the step 2, I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes as well. And then what you do is that you pretty much apply the first one, and you let it sit, then you rinse it, then you apply the second one, you let it sit, and you rinse. All right, let me mix the stuff. So this is the step 1, and I'm mixing it with, it says 7 to 10 ounces of water. I put boiling water, preferably distilled. I just used the one from the water fountain. And you're just supposed to mix it again with a wooden spoon. And make a paste, and try to remove as much clumps as you can. They say you can add water, is for some reason the texture just doesn't seem to be wet enough. Let's jump everything in there. And this is going to have to sit for 10 to 30 minutes. I'm going to let it sit probably, I'd say between 20 and 30. Now, one of my subscribers, Nazia, said that you can also add coffee ground. The problem with this is this packet came with 2 different henna powders, so I wouldn't know which one to add the coffee ground to, if it's the first one or the second one. If it was a single packet, that would be a no-brainer. So I'm not going to do coffee ground in this one. And again, this is henna. This is supposed to be completely natural, and the reason why I'm using this is because I just want to color my hair and cover my gray, but I don't want to damage my hair the same way that I had damaged it in the past using other products like the ones you get on the counter. Alright, so I think I have a good enough paste here. I'm going to let this sit for a minimum of 20 minutes. And it smells like cut grass, to be honest. Isn't it gross? It really is. But it's supposed to be very efficient. And again, I've used it before in the past, and it worked for me. So the second one, you let it sit for the same amount of time. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix that. Okay, so this one is a different color. It's much darker in green. I don't know what it's going to look like with water. And this one is definitely more fluid, so it's a good thing I'm in the kitchen, because I can't imagine having this stuff all over the floor in my bathroom. Alright, so I have 2 mixtures. I have step 1 right here, and this is step 2 that's still steaming. This has to sit for another 15 minutes, and this I'm going to let sit for a good 30. It smells pretty good. I mean, I like that kind of scent. It's very, very organic, obviously. I really have no idea whether or not it's going to work, but that's the point of this video. And then if it's a complete disaster, well, then I have an excuse to go to the hairdresser and get a real color on my hair, though I really don't want to have to do that. So I'm not going to lie, this seems to be a very extensive process. I don't know if it's really all that worthy. So you're supposed to put on the gloss, and just like you put on the regular tincture for your hair, I'm going to part it right here, and you just start putting it at the top of your head or the crown of your head and just work it through. And then you're supposed, hey, here's the cat. You're supposed to apply heat every 5 to 10 minutes. I have my blow dryer right next to me, ready for the heat. So let's get started. I'm just gonna scoop that stuff out. This is what it looks like. How appetizing is that? And put it directly onto your head. You're not supposed to comb through. It's still a little warm. At least it's not dripping, so yay for that. And I'm not sure why these 2 steps, other than maybe one is like a pre-color, because they're saying that this, after 5 minutes, you're supposed to check on it, and you should be able to see the beginning of a beginning of a change in color. Oh, I got some on my hold on. Oh, okay. This better work. I'm putting this right here. Hold on. Try to remove that. Okay. All right. Back at it. It feels like I'm putting, you know what, on my hair. I don't even think I'm putting it on right. I'm working one strand at a time. I'm going to pile this over here. look like I just came out of an episode of Star Trek. Alright, this is what it looks like. I want to make sure I'm getting rid of whatever excess I have here. Because if that stuff really works, I don't want to have to go to the salon to get them to remove the stains here. I should have put Vaseline on the sides. Cap is on. What time is it? So it's 10 to, we're gonna do until 12, and I have my blow dryer right here, and let's start applying a little bit of heat, not too much. I got stains on my hand already, you see that? What am I doing? If this is the color my hair is gonna come out, we're in trouble. Oh God, I just started. All right, I'm gonna wait another 5 minutes before I blow dry some heat over it again. All right, let's just wait. So it's been 15 minutes. I'm going to change gloves because the one they give you are just crap. Let's face it, I have color all over my hands. I'm gonna use my old kitchen gloves. These are tight, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm gonna rinse my hair before I apply step 2. Oh my God, do you see that? So they say that for the first step, after you do that and you rinse your hair, you're supposed to see like an orange or yellow tint on your gray. I think what it does is that this one pre-colors the gray. I don't know if that makes sense. I have a strand right here. It's driving me nuts. There we go. So let me zoom in and show you what it looks like. Again, this is not the final color, right? I'm hoping. Oh no. So yeah, this is what it did to my gray for step 1. Kind of give it a orange tint. I don't know. My hair is super hard to comb now, so I'm gonna try to comb it as best I can before I do step 2. Alright, I'm combed through. I still have product in my hair. I can, you see, I still have, and I'm losing hair a lot. Alright, you still get a towel that's like you really don't care for. I'm going to continue to towel dry it a little bit, and I'm going to apply the second step. And the second step you leave on for 15 minutes. And what I'm probably going to do with that one is go rinse it in the shower upstairs and take a shower, but you're not supposed to shampoo your hair for 2 days after you do this. And this is the one where you really need to apply heat. So let's go. Let me put this over here. Alright, and there's more product too. It's messy, it really is. Like I said, I think you're better off having somebody do it for you. If it's that good, have somebody do it for you. I got a bunch of pieces to pick up. At least the dogs are not trying to eat them. And I have a whole bunch that fell in my neck. You see? That's just gross. Ugh, can't wait to shower. Ugh, it's in my back. I'm gonna have spots all over my back. Leaving it on for 45 minutes because as I was looking in the mirror, it didn't look like the gray was being covered at all. So I'm going to call this a fail. My hair is a tangled mess. I'm gonna have to brush it, you see. A matter of fact, the gray is looking green. I'm gonna put some product on, blow dry my hair. I think step one is the coloring one because there was absolutely no color in step two. That thing is just green and that's it. So I'm probably would have had to leave step one on for instead of the 15-20 minutes they say. I should have left it for 45 minutes. But anyway, let me just put some spray on and whatever and blow dry my hair and we'll see the final result. But so far I'm not happy with this thing at all and I look like a mess. That's the best I can do. Look at the color of my hands. I gotta say my hair feels fuller, but let's look at the coverage because that's really why we're here. Alright, so here's the new color on my hair. Now it does have, it's lighter, but oh, this stuff, it's just, my hair just feels so thick right now. Alright, so here's the gray and it didn't cover it. It's blonde and white, but I can't say that it's covered it. Does my hair look better? I guess it's not as noticeable that I have a gray streak. I mean, I guess it blends in a little bit more, but my hair just feels so thick right now and the stuff is still in my hair. I didn't rinse it properly, I guess. I don't know, what do you think? You be the judge. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. It was way, I mean, look at it. So stupid. It was way too much work for the result. I really think that the second powder, I really don't know what it's for because obviously the color is in the first one. So if you're going to try it as a way to thicken your hair, like I obviously did, and kind of like tint your hair a little bit, I would suggest that you put the packet number 1 on for longer because this didn't do it for me. Nope. I mean, it's still kind of colored my hair. It looks a little bit better, but then again, I think I would have had the exact same result by just washing it and blow drying it. It does feel really, really thick, and I think it's because the stuff is still in my hair. So, as you can tell from the color of my hands. So, I'm going to call this a fail because that did not work out for me. I was expecting better results. I was expecting that my hair would have some kind of color in it. I think it does in terms of highlights because the rest of the hair, the grays that were in the back, got tinted, like you can tell here for instance. But otherwise, in terms of gray coverage, nope, it didn't work out. So I'm gonna have to find a better solution. I don't want to use a chemical one, so I'm probably gonna try to get one of the other natural stuff that they had. Try to get it pinned somewhere. I didn't bring one anyway, but yeah, that's my result with this what's the name of it, Light Mountain Natural Color the Gray. Didn't color it. I'm blonde where I once was gray. And to be honest, pretty much all of the at-home products that I've used, I've done exactly the same thing. And I think I said that at the beginning of this video, that they turn my hair blonde, but they don't cover the gray. So maybe it's the nature of my hair. Obviously, I would have to do that professionally if I wanted my hair to be entirely covered and no gray showing, but I can't afford it right now. This was $7.99, and I spent about 3 hours doing this. So they say that you can leave the second one up to 4 hours. I don't see the point because it doesn't have any tint at all. I mean, my hair is basically green. My hand is green right now. I gotta go and scrub that, probably put some bleach. That's gonna help. Obviously the color was in the first packet, so that's the packet I should have kept on. Am I gonna try another one? There's one that's a cream, so maybe I'll try that and see if that works better. I could stop by this weekend and do another one and see. Maybe we'll do a video on that one too. But for me right now, that Light Mountain natural henna hair dye didn't do the trick. All it did was thicken my hair, kind of give me a hint of color. It looks better, but it did not cover the gray. Alright, so I'm gonna call that a fail. So that was it for this video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me suggestions down below if there's other stuff you want me to try, because I'm ready to try anything. I'm always looking for new products. If you have a suggestion for a natural hair dye, let me know, because henna for me right now didn't do it, and I really don't know what to do with my hair at this point. I'm probably gonna just ponytail it or tie it up, and that would be it. Okay, I'll talk to you later, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.